Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Robin here from Secret Peters doing another Magic video. This time I'm playing a very interesting deck called Lords of Darkness. Basically a mono black demon deck that everybody thinks really sucks, which I'm gonna say isn't the best, but I don't know, it's cool. I like playing it, it's fun to play. But anyways, so I got that playing in the background. So we're gonna watch that. I'm playing a guy who's playing one of the better decks in the game, actually arguably one of the best, called Dodge and Burn, which I love. Blue red I love, but it's just, I don't know, it's so easy to play, I find. Well, not easy, but it's easy for me because I'm experienced and all that it's just, I don't know, it's more challenge if I play like decks that aren't control and whatnot. But anyways, this video I want to talk about a couple things. I want to talk about a few of the previous videos. I used to do a lot of Call of Duty videos way back in the day. Like I did, well, all kinds basically. Me and Adam used to do them. A lot of Ghost and stuff like that, especially when it came out. And I played Ghost last night because I was thinking to myself, you know, Ghost is a popular game. I should be doing more videos because people want to see, right? And I realized I played for about, I want to say a match or two. And I just got this like desire to destroy everything in my room just because the game makes me so mad. Like, you know, like when you play normal games, it's like, oh fuck, or you know, and then it's Call of Duty, it's like, oh, you know, like everything just drives me right up the wall. And I know my internet's not great. I know I'm not that great of a player. I know there's a lot of bullshit in Call of Duty, so it's like, you know, it's a kind of game, and it's competitive too, and you're playing against real people, and I'm a very competitive person, but at the same time I like to be like not competitive, like, if that makes sense. Like, I like to be competitive, but I don't like to go over the top, because when you go over the top and you be really competitive, for me it ruins the fun. And for Call of Duty it's the same thing. It's just I don't have fun playing that game, and I thought to myself, you know what, if I had to make, I did not want to make a video about Call of Duty. Like, I just had the desire to like not make Call of Duty. I was thinking to myself, you know, I don't ever want to do this again. And I don't get that feeling when I play other games, like especially new games. Like, I like to play different games, new games, games like Magic and stuff like that. I like to do walkthroughs and all that. Like, it's fun. I like to just play games for fun, and that's something I haven't been doing a lot. I want to say lately, but for the past couple of years, like I said, I've been playing a lot of competitive games, and it gets tiring after a while. Like, you just want to play games for fun, you know, like more single player games, and you know, like Skyrim and all that, and like online and multiplayer is fun and all, but you know, like, move away from competitive and go towards more like the way games were intended to be played, and you know, just play for fun. And yeah, so I made this video. I want to talk about that. You know, tell you why I'm playing a little bit more Magic and whatnot. But as you can see, I didn't pick the best hand for this deck. I kind of stalled a bit here. But it turns out I'm playing a deck that my opponent happened to stall a little bit too, but I'm also playing a deck that focuses on like countering and stuff like that. So I was able to like hang in there enough with my removal to kill his shit, to kind of hang in there till I could get play something decent out, which you'll see I do pretty good. I've played this deck a bit. I made a rough build. It's got 25 lands and all the low costing demon. It doesn't have any of the high. I think it has one or two high costing demons, which I might get rid of one of them because I think I use it at the end of this game. I'll show it to you. It's the one at the end of my hand there. When you do damage, you exile all your permanents, and that thing is not, I don't know, that thing is a huge wild guess, and usually I just use it for blocking and defending, but like, you know, at that point you want to get something that's a little bit bigger and badder, so I might get rid of that and put something else. But I run 25 lands, I run a lot of lower costing demons, and I put a lot of the low cost and removal to kind of keep me alive in the early stages and get like an early demon, and it's been doing okay. I'm still testing. The only problem is that the deck isn't consistent because of the Heartless Summoning. You need to have one of those on the field. You need to have that in the beginning, especially the early stages, or else you might get mana screwed like I did here. If I would have had that, I would have been able to play shit a lot earlier. So it's either you wait for that and you take the risk, or you keep drawing new hands until you get one. And I mean, there's 3 in the deck, so you get it quite a bit, but still, it's really rough. I will do a deck guide for this deck. I kind of want to play some different decks and try different things. I might even do. Me and Adam might start doing 2-headed giant. We're gonna do some more 2-headed giant matches, so we might actually make some deck guides specifically towards our strategy 2-headed giant, because I have some interesting ideas. Because 2-headed giant is a completely different ball game. This is the card I was talking about before, by the way. 2-headed giant is a completely different ball game, and you need different strategies. Like, you can't play a single player deck in a 2-headed giant. It's a completely different way of Magic. So I wanted to say that. And this guy I think he just runs out of steam. Like he doesn't hit his card draw. I kind of killed all his creatures. I got lucky in this match. But this deck is really fun. Like, some of the shittier decks are fun to play, so that's why I like to play them. And sometimes you just catch people off guard with them. Like, people don't know how to play, they don't react to them, and you just catch people off guard. And this thing, when you entwine that thing is nuts. Because what happens is you draw the 5 cards, and then after you draw the 5 cards, you tally them up to determine the strength of your demon. So you'll draw 5 cards, and it'll at least be a 5/5 flying demon at the minimum. But that's only when you entwine it, which is, I think, 7 or 8 mana. So it's a little expensive, but yeah, I don't know. Like, I know a lot of you guys, some of you guys play competitive, and whether it be Magic or anything really. And like, I like to just play video games for fun. It's the way it should be. Like, I mean, it's nice to be competitive, but you just gotta know when to draw the line. Like, I don't know if you guys ever played this when you were little, but when you were younger, I had an N64, and games like Mario Party and all that were awesome fun, but if you weren't careful with them, they like destroyed friendships. like those kind of multiplayer games where GoldenEye even. Like, I remember GoldenEye, like, if, like, it's fun and all, but it gets pretty out of control if you're not careful. Or Super Smash Bros, like all those old games. And I think online it's easier because, like, I remember back in the day, like, how multiplayer used to be when you used to play, like, together in the same room. It's a lot different than when you're, playing against the world, somebody who you don't know and you don't really care about. And I think a lot of people, like, because of that, people, take it a little bit more extreme, or they can act like dicks because they don't have to put up with the other person. But, like, when you're in the same room with somebody, like, the way multiplayer is supposed to be played, and that person's your friend, I mean, it's different. And I miss those days, when multiplayer was about playing with your friends and stuff like that, and not, playing by yourself, but, being with them across the world. Like, that's cool, but I miss the old days when you used to play GoldenEye, and, like I said, Mario Party, and all those old games where you'd have to be with the person to play it. Super Smash Bros. So good times, and those are really fun games, and I want to get back into playing fun games and just having fun, because that's why that's why we all play video games in the first place. So anyways, I played that card and I got really lucky. I played the same guy again, and I did the same move about halfway through, and I fucked myself completely over. So I might take that card out, because it's just you see right here, like, I got really scared right here. I was like, shit. And then I didn't realize, I forgot that card deals damage to him too, so I got lucky. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the video. Stay tuned for more.